Ethiopia, Ethiopia. I greet you all with peace. I greet you all with love. Please, I want you to know this is my own personal opinion. This has nothing to do with anybody's choice. This is how I feel, and this is exactly what I am expressing. So in my case, when you got the music, let me play the song first. Remember, like I said, this is my own opinion. This is just me. This has nothing to do with you or the choice you have made. Just listen before we start.
Edori mia mia, edo seti mia mia. Edori mia mia, edo seti mia mia. We se bagbera ne o.
Edori mia mia, edo seti mia mia.
Edori mia mia, edo seti mia mia.
Lisa hat Talent. Ihr Kumpel Ben hat den Job gewechselt. Bens frühere Chefin hat eine Stelle frei.
Hey, Osoko kosohi ho.
Yasogun mene mene. Ado yasogun. Yasogun mene mene. Osoko kosohi yande o.
Ado yasogun. Yasogun mene mene.
Ukporienu kpovere no pama ya dukie. Ugiagwe. Ijekewe dohi agagwe ne. Ogiema miehe. Ogiema mieta. Ogiema mioriobe. Ijia doeno. Ijia baboto. Ebo gbigbo lado. Ona inyeho. Inyeho no bomi amese. Ona ye do tu ejuja. Ojaja sinye woma. Nesagi age bonaga lo gbogbo. Nana hui abekun. Ọba kabaje. Ọba soha. Ologbo sara. Uso kebije kwadohia. Wamauko yeye. Ojaja sinye woma. Oyu wakpa mozo. Numozo na agbakan. Ugu ikusun ekemake. Ona dijo kwedo yugu bava. Wefo nire. Nebo na julo balame jije kedoha. Jadine wiyan. Ikpin abo kuru no gboduma. Ekmen no wa. Ovora me no gbasi. Oke sukwa ojona. Run dame so. Ni haka ya boro.
Ọ̀nà bí ẹ̀mú ọ̀pá o. Ọ̀pá bí ẹni tẹ yá gbé kẹ̀kẹ́rẹ́kẹ́.
Ọ̀nà bí ẹ̀mú ọ̀pá o. Ọ̀pá bí ẹni tẹ yá gbé.
Ọ̀nà bí ẹ̀mú ọ̀pá o. Ọ̀pá bí ẹni tẹ yá gbé kẹ̀kẹ́rẹ́kẹ́.
Ọ̀nà bí ẹ̀mú ọ̀pá o.
Oyó.
Ọ̀pá bí ẹni tẹ yá gbé.
Ọ̀nà bí ẹ̀mú ọ̀pá o. Ọ̀pá bí ẹni tẹ yá gbé kẹ̀kẹ́rẹ́kẹ́.
Ọ̀nà bí ẹ̀mú ọ̀pá o.
Ọmọ o.
Bí ẹni tẹ yá gbé.
Ọba sekino si ọba. Uzazakpo natagi ogo forame. Agbe bojabo ni rowa ọgwa ena. Ọ̀nà ẹ̀mẹ́ bò nírí ẹ̀dọ́. Nílẹ̀ egeleta mi ni rowa. Ni rowa mu ohuyọ. N'oyi àmú òkú ọ̀gá díẹ̀ do. Ẹ̀dọ́ ká mi òkú èbò dẹ́bò gèlè sọ́tẹ̀. Vẹ̀gọ́ba ẹ̀sìgè. N'obi ọ̀zọ̀lù àní bárò mi. Wọ́ba ẹ̀sìgè vie bo yàkùn kwida. Àmì ẹ̀rọ kwida. Tòpánà rẹ̀ vẹ̀gọ́ fọ́ra mẹ́. Ẹ̀yí yà bàtà. N'etu n'otu erebu gbine. Náà yóò gbé. N'ukpọ̀n n'ẹgbọ́ abàmà yá híé gbé kí nkpọ̀n náà sọ̀rọ̀ à.
Unsere brandneuen Spicy Chicken McNuggets. 20 Stück für nur.
Wamiamia, Vieto, Wamiamia.
Amar hat ein paar Fragen zu seinem neuen Job. Stefan und Cornelia haben Antworten.
We sang
Alle drei haben
Bagbera
sich bei
Ejuja.
Ọ̀nà bí ẹ̀mú ọ̀pá o. Ọ̀pá bí ẹni tẹ yá gbé kẹ̀kẹ́rẹ́kẹ́.
Ọ̀nà bí ẹ̀mú ọ̀pá o.
Oyó.
Bí ẹni tẹ yá gbé.
Ọ̀nà bí ẹ̀mú ọ̀pá o. Ọ̀pá bí ẹni tẹ yá gbé kẹ̀kẹ́rẹ́kẹ́.
Ọ̀nà bí ẹ̀mú ọ̀pá o.
Ọmọ o.
Bí ẹni tẹ yá gbé.
Ebo gele mu okpori edo. Edo ya na veku igwe. Bebo gizaje tuto tanenimi. Edo naga lulo gbogbo. Èmi bí ọmọ naga sí ẹmọ. Nọ bí ọmọ marina ọmọ yamu. Osisi ebo ti ekpokpo. Agbada soro ti eyogo. Umoza bo ikini ti eyuja. Okwo na nyo serio. Edo na ki ebo negi mohe. Okwo ebo nyo serio. Ekame ni bunju hukio e. Ijoku edo ni bun. Egbeze wiki ekebe mi robabo. Eni bun ma dolo ya oke mo kebame. Inwi zinedo ya titi. Emi onwi na hiya nedo ya hinsi. Nebo viopa. Ọma siyanke. Ọma viyaro. Ni ya na ye mu oge makpa. Ovora me no gbasi. Ugbi yi se gbagbera ne. Na megi lo ekpa aguti no nyengwa me. Ovora me no gbasi. No hiu tete no guge soma.
große Aldi-Jackpot. Täglich
They are great warriors. Nikon Konima.
Edo mamia mi wa yeye. Oba nika oke wogo duaga boye. Aru mere. Ibia ya waena.
Mama mi.
Etienne. Avant Wapota. Wababy Negekai. Like I said before I start, this is my own personal opinion, and this has nothing to do with your emotions or whatever you feel. This is just me, and I am entitled to my own opinion as a human being. One of the reasons Nosa no one we me not supported whether PDP or APC or you were. If an emo system in a practice scenario known as democracy, it took them more than 1,000 years for them to structure it. Iyan ye stronger upon all the years altogether, let's say like 500 years in AK, 700 years in AK practice, you know, they are still strongly with it. Iyan you try near find a balance, but they know that the system that they are operating is a very chaotic system. It's a system that does not really represent what it portrays or what it projects. So how old is America? America is not the one who created democracy. Ancient Greek created democracy. They understand very well how chaotic this system is. And the only reason no really imposed, don't forget it was imposed on a system in Osanogo Dwa Jimaji, on a system not come with us to life. This is like an alien system that was imposed on the black race, that was imposed on the black man, that was imposed on Africa, and it was done for a reason. One of the reasons why this system was imposed on the black man was to create chaos, division, and disharmony among the black family. In this case, when I say black family, I mean Africans. So this is bigger than whether Edo or Nigeria. This is how I want you to be viewing it. And let's just leave the system itself outside. Wise people him in already. While they give any creator, after they have created the system, they now structure different types of a party, like a group, narrated a political party. And these political parties, each of them was being organized by different group of people, knowing the same vision, knowing the same ideology, knowing the same view. So wame view na, ware party na. Wame view na, ware party na. But because Africa is still a baby in this system, in this alien system imposed on her, African political parties don't have ideology. They don't have one single thing near where, okay, a party na on our hoi, a party na on our hoi. What Africa have is different individuals looking for a platform to pursue their political ambition with their personal agenda, which means while you're a president or a governor, you need your own manifesto. Don't present them at the party. Then the party will check and balance any profit here from that manifesto. Or I work with them. Then una will make the necessary fund. And hold you well strong. You can run on that platform. Why is this very dangerous? It is dangerous because at the end of each tenure, whether it's a president or it's a governor, you have nobody to hold responsible, because the social contract is not between you and the party. The social contract is between you and the person, which means, APC, for example, or make a mess, or money now we are it, or maybe I will the same APC, or money now we are choose to like or not. It will be PDP. Or why will PDP now make a mess? Or money we are it. When we have a Ladian from PDP, then you have to also look and observe the person to decide whether you follow or not. This is dangerous. It is dangerous because if an institution that is well structured now presents someone, then you have to know that, okay, this institution is responsible for this thing. But in this case, none of these parties is responsible. So, Obaseki na do bonyi soma yiseo, forte PDP. Eze yama do bonyi soma yiseo, forte PDP, APC. What does this mean? It means that you have no contract. You as an individual, you are not involved. The only thing they try to do to you now is now to look for a way to capture your emotion, is to look for a way to capture your interest, is to look for a way to capture you and make you feel and have the sense of belonging. A sense of belonging in, oh yeah, no, I carry umbrella, I carry broom. Meanwhile, in reality, when I say reality, the foundation of it, you are not recognized. Because why? The base of that party itself, ideology, belief on, focus, idea. The only idea is we are the carcass. Or say no quick of that is in Africa, in Nigeria especially. We are the carcass. Ma tiny idioje. Anybody know again ya go far or ya winner with us almost to where when high. You can complain and say you want to fight. You can complain and say you want to fight godfatherism, but you can never really do that. It's an illusion. If you say you want to fight it, it's an illusion. Because why? The base of the platform where Mudziayi as a candidate itself is grounded with different powers who comes together to wear Manon, which automatically means whether you know it or not, you get Godfather. You get Godfather already. So that idea of this political platform not get Godfather, I like all of them get Godfather. No side, no get Godfather, because that is how they structure themselves. That is how they are able to project power. Oziene uname go no hua ueti contest. When you don't have hill and mountain of money, you can't contest. Come out tomorrow and say, hey, I'm a nice guy, I want to make Nigeria great. And so worry. Why so worry not go far? Because the platform went for comment. That's the only reason the poor guy don't win. Not be saying Nigerians be not like him. No, you have to know that democracy is a scam that make you think that the people own the power. Meanwhile, you have never asked yourself the question, who is the people? Who is the people? In a President America, the phone, or call it Ra, or call it Jew. The people already cycle. There is what I call power cycle. And the origin of that power cycle was being created during the process of the colonial system. Let's take Nigeria as a subject in this case, Soviet Nigeria Marine. If you look at the structure of Nigeria, the British see Nigeria as a company, as a farm. You feel like they look yourself like country. No, they see you as a farm. So for this farmland now, known as Nigeria, it is their duty to install workers, which we call first-class slaves, when they go to monitor and control the rest of the workers, which is the local slaves. And those first-class slaves, they will give them power and wealth. The only reason that make them give them that power and wealth, now to make them get trust with their slave masters, so that they go feel they take order directly and executing the wishes of their slave masters. And those ones which they have given power and wealth, is their duty now to make sure you, where they grant, you don't rise. Because if you rise, you will become threats to their masters. And their masters, they give them curriculum. Now make they get embassies. Their masters, they give them curriculum of what need to be done, of what need not to be done. And that curriculum are waiting that they follow. When the British invaded the Benin Kingdom, before they invaded Benin Kingdom, they don't take over places like Ghana. They don't invade the Nana of Ichekiri. If you know the story of Nana of Ichekiri people, I personally was not happy about the story of Nana Chekiri, because if for Balvorame, I've sent just 20 tabs, because don't forget, in the before they invade us, we as a Benin, we have the capacity to summon about 100,000 warriors in 1 week. Don't forget how powerful your ancestors were. We could organize 100,000 warriors in 1 week. Why I personally was so touched by the invasion of Nana Chekiri and the guerrilla war he fought. Don't forget, Nana Chekiri was just having like 4,000 boys, which was his own like a personal guard. And they fought an old British on the water and never allowed them to come on the ground for more than 4 to 5 years. Even when Nana Chekiri was arrested and sent to the Gold Coast, which is now present-day Ghana, his warriors were still fighting like a guerrilla warfare. Because why? They were the gods of the riverside. The Chekiri people, they understand the water lane. So they make sure they hold the British on top of the river and never allow them to come. The only thing I was angry with, if at that time, Benin Kingdom can raise 100,000 army in 1 week, why we not send only 30,000 army to join forces with the 4,000 warriors of Nana Chekiri, who was fighting the British for so many years that never allowed them to come ground? That one a separate discussion. After the capture of Nana Chekiri was not up to like 10 years before they burned down Benin Kingdom. Unity important. Because to say all Africa unites, all those nonsense for no fear happen. But no problem. That one done late now. Let's go back to the discussion. The discussion now is, after they conquer the land and everything, they sent our Oba in exile. Something happened there. The goal of the British was to cancel the Benins, the Edo people, the Godomigodos, was to cancel us out of history, out of the map, to flush our tribe away. That was their vision. And it's not their first time. Go and check history. If you want to read history, read prehistory. Don't forget we have prehistory before history. So you can understand the concept of what I'm talking about. So they have deleted a lot of tribes away. Many tribes today are not even existing. They are not even existing anywhere. Thank the work of the British. So that was their intention to us, because why? We are scared of something. They know we carry an ancient DNA. that is so powerful. And we have a code of conduct of a priesthood society, which means as long as we get that our Oba, we all be like one. We must come together to stay with that our Oba. Nothing will detach us from our Oba. They understand this because they study us for more than 100 years before they invade us, not forget. So what they did was, when they sent our Oba and Ezai, they were expecting the Benin's to just run into the bush and just kind of like scatter like every other single tribes they have been dealing with. But unfortunately for them, they saw a very strong resistance. People like Ologbo Shere, Eboihimi, all these our great ancestors, they start fighting guerrilla warfare, which you can translate today to like something like a militant. From Ugwa, the Belado, because they know all the secret entrance to Benin. The Belado, attackable. Don't forget, the British was not having up to about, let's say, 100 British already. The rest of their troops was the Fulanis, the present-day people of Ghana, and the people you can call now from Mali and Sudan. So they used Africans to invade Africa because they don't have, they never really have that manpower. So they always need one to take you one. Now make we Africa, if we start to get sense, our only solution now to unite. If we unite, their game all over. And they know this. So now their duty to make sure say we know unite. Now their duty to make sure say we know they gotta talk the same thing. Because from that moment we unite and gotta they talk the same thing, their game is over. But it doesn't end there. Because of the continuous resistance they keep on facing, that is where they send a letter to their queen. Tell their queen, wow, the Benin people, they are not just people we can delete. So what we can do is, if we allow Obavorame to come back to the throne, in just less than 1 year, he will restructure everything. What we are going to do is we are going to keep him in exile and do some things to him. Some say poison, some say many things, but I don't want to go into complicated side of our history. So more leave that complicated side aside. But all their plan was, if Obavorame later comes, then they'll come look for one of his sons. Try. Make sure they write like a treaty. Make sure they write like a peace deal so that his son can come back to take his father's throne. That was the work of Osanudazi. Because why? While Obavorame was not around, although Obaseki was put there, so today now we not history not the record of Obaseki as a Oba because of he was not born Oba, so they just only put him there to administer the issues and the affairs of the land. So, but that is not relevant, so I don't want to focus there. So what is important here is later they brought back the son of Obavorame, which you cannot call, then I bring back the son of Obavorame. But this is where it's going. While they were doing all that, they were busy structuring the whole of Nigeria as a whole. And their goal was to observe who are the natural habitants of this land called Nigeria PLC. Who are the natural people that is naturally from here? And who are those that their soul are not connected to here? That's where they focus on the north. Because they know these are coming from the Saharas. So they are like, okay, no problem. So all these ones coming from the Sahara, let's educate them. They start to retrain them first as a police. Then from there, they start to retrain them as army. And so they start to give the powers. While they were doing all that, they make sure they never include the Benin's, the Edo people. They did not include the Benin's and the Edo for one reason. The only reason was they are scared for power to go to the Benin's. They are scared for powers to come to the Edo people, to come to the Yoruba people. Later, now Yoruba people enter. To come to the indigenous Igbo people. To come to those who will be say, now them be naturally the owner of that land. They were scared, so they give the powers to those where they know say they feel trust. We go feel work in partnership with them. But it doesn't stop there. How fast forward and we cannot be what you want to take for granted. But this is what happened. After all brig, they set up what they call Nigeria today. Brig. They tell us, say, with time don't reach, make una get una independence. Fine. That moment where independence come, now that problem starts. Everybody now conscious as opportunity to take get your power back, to take get your land back. Nobody now see and say, okay, you know what? Let's unite. No, everybody was busy trying to secure their region, trying to secure. That's why Bakenzua really try for us well. Now he try for us well. If not be Bakenzua, we for no your day anyone we your day today. So don't always forget to give Bakenzua the maximum respect. So everybody try to secure their own side. But what you have to know is this. While people were busy doing that, nobody took time to study what is this system that has come now through this colonial system that want to become now the new system which will be operating. They gave you military regime first for a reason. They know say without all those force, it no work. Now make after some time, after military regime, they can't make you believe, say, okay, yeah, now I'm gonna start normal democracy. Yes, the cookam was a food. They cook am since then they come. Now when it don't done, they can introduce democracy for you. But no problem. Let's just keep all those stories and let's come back to the subject of the day. In this Edo 2020, you know I promised you that 2 days to election, I will tell you the winner. But a lot of people call me, still advise me, say, Abel, lao, daddy, guayo, lao. So I will take the advice of everybody who will talk to me. I know I will not talk about that. But I want to tell you about why I don't support whether PDP or APC or Baseki or Ezeyamu. This is my reason. Let's start with Ezeyamu, Pastor Osage Ezeyamu. Let's start with, as the candidate of APC. Let's start with him. Why I don't support him. Don't forget, like I said, this is my own opinion. And I am entitled to my own personal opinion. So just listen to me with your free hearts. If you get, if you get free hearts. This is why I don't support APC candidate, Pastor Sage Ezeyamu. I don't know about his childhood, and so I cannot talk about what I don't know. I don't know so much about his youth age, so I can also not talk about what I don't know. But what I do know is Pastor Sage Ezeyamu has been behind the scene, the political scene, the political class for the past, at least if I'm not mistaken, for the past 20 years. I'm not saying he has had power or he has become president or any of those big office, but the fact is, Pastor Sage Ezeyamu has been around that scene. So, as a human being who, you say you love your land and everything, I personally, yes, if he don't help people individually, personally, for his own individual life, that I can't say. So please don't misquote me. But let's just view the influence that has been around him since the past 20 years. I personally have never seen anything that was influence that he pushed towards to due to him being around all this class since all these years. Even while Lord Kigbinedion was a governor, Lord Kigbinedion was a total mess. He was a total mess. Even, in fact, it's because of the failure of Lucky Gbenedion. That's why we sing the song of praise for Oshomole. Normally, if Lucky Gbenedion have done 30% or 40% of what Oshomole did, we all for not just John, Simale Oshomole. We for don't they used to those kind of thing. So as Oshomole come, we go to expect better. But because on Gbenedion, they know you do anything at all. Or maybe do anything at all. Yeah. So normally, on my own personal view, normally with the Benin, lucky was saying now don't ever enter Benin again. Normally, to my own view, now be my own opinion. So Pastor Yamo have been around that scene. Even in that government, he has been around there. So he has never really played any role. Then let's just leave his political umbrella and things that he has been around. Let's view that subject, pastor. So let's take pastor. That word pastor, let's put it in the middle. Pastors are one of the biggest problems in Africa at large. The way different pastors have miseducated Nigerians, have made Nigerians now believe in overnight miracle, has made Nigerians now detached, not just Nigerians, Africa, because this is bigger than Nigerians, has made Africans now believe on a God that is on a cloud, a God that is separated from self, a God that is not connected to the nature around them, a God that is existing somewhere abroad through person. And meanwhile, all these same pastors, all they have studied is theology. They study theology, and according to the studies of theology, they are just teaching you how you have to teach people the way of Christ and how you can teach the gospel of Christ to people. They are not allowing you to think for yourself. They are not allowing you to be able to connect with that your own spirituality which come with you. So religion is nothing but a doctrine to enslave the mind of the people. So pastor Isaac for him representing an institution like this, person like me, that one alone, all this one I know if they trust you. First, regardless any other thing where you don't do, for you to just say you not pastor with the little knowledge what I know today, that alone which why I know if they trust you at all. Because why? For you to be pastor, teaching a doctrine that was firstly beaten into our hands. Not forget, say they don't bring Christianity with love to Africans. They bring out with canes, with whip, with invasion, with gunshot, with knife and everything. Now they take bitter and enter on our ancestors' body. So for somebody, a man, whether not my brother or my sister or anybody, to come take that part as a profession, saying a pastor, in they teach that alien doctrine to our people, me and that person gets issue. So that's, like I said, it's my opinion. Yes. So that is on pastor title alone, which why not take the support him at all. So whether he want to become governor now, I can't trust him. Because why? If you are a pastor and you they teach a doctrine where not get anything to do with where not get anything to do with the reality, meaning you know say something a lie, but you need to teach them because you don't believe this, and you know say people so they hungry, so you want feed them these beautiful lies, make them feel like they belong to something. Why you know say you know they help them, you know they take them anywhere, you know say everything a lie. Some pastors don't know say a lie. I know. Some pastors are also prisoners. Some pastors are also victims. Some pastors are also are also caught up on the game. So not be all pastors really know say what that they teach in our life. So we know if you forget that fact. Let me drink something. So not be all pastor know say what that they teach say not lie at all. But many know, trust me. So they be like scammer. So if you be pastor I know if you trust you, I'm sorry. It might sound like I have trust issues. But it's okay. Let me stay with my trust issues. But the fact now is, dear Pastor Osage Izeyamu, I'm sorry, candidate of APC, I don't trust you. I cannot vote for you. Not because of what people say, but because of the fact that you be pastor. They teach alien doctrine to our people when you know say those teachings they imprison their souls, where you know say you know they help them, where you know say what you they feed them now toxic information, where you know they liberate them, where you know they lead them anywhere, where you know go save them at all, but you just they keep them like that dog where you hold food for a hand and you they jump one eat and you they try hold the food like this because you yourself know say you don't get another food. If you chop that one now you yourself go hungry. So you need to keep that dog starving so that you will feel entertained, you will feel blessed, you will feel important. So pastors, to me, pastors are scam. Whether now Sage, not your Sage, whether now Pastor Sage Zeyamu or not, all pastors to me na scam. So I not subscribe to any of those things. So that's the side of APC, Pastor Sage Izeyamu, and that's why I don't support you. Then let's go to APC. The reason why I don't support Obaseki, and the reason why I don't trust Obaseki, and the reason why I don't support PDP is this. Outside the fact that PDP as a political party don't have ideology, outside that fact, so we all know already say they don't get ideology, they don't get vision, they don't get aim. Imagine, see the word Baseki take command. He had jump enter. So everybody now will be at the PDP will be one tribe, become governor. Everybody all come off for road. That's to tell you say these people don't get plans. They're not serious. If you serious since 4 years, you dey plan to be a governor. Even if say one president come from corner, come carry, even if say I don't know, even if say even carry billions of dollars give you, say I beg in one run, you know say you serious. You know say you now your time to help your people, my dear, you not go ever step down. But because of this political party, I mean PDP now, because they don't get ideology, they don't get vision, they don't get plan as a party. Everybody step down. If I know that they quick chop that one belly full. So they say, oh, yeah, carry fire down. No problem. Let's leave the party aside. Let's focus on the individual. Who is Governor Godwin Ogeasa Obaseki? I don't know about his childhood, so I cannot talk about that. I don't know about his adulthood, so I cannot talk about that. But what I do know is, Governor Obaseki have been in the financial sector, in the commerce sector, in the investment sector, in the bank cycle. Fine. Let's push financial aside. Let's push investment aside. Let's take the word bank. Boom. Let's put it in the middle. Who are the bankers? Who are the bankers? Why do they wear tie? Why do they wear suits? Why do they have to look corporate? Why do they have to look decent? Why do they have to talk nicely? Who are they? What if you want to know about the bankers? Then you have to go back, far back to 16 to 1500. In a place in Italy, don't forget the Bank of Siena is the first bank in the world, and this was created by the Medicis, I Dottori. So the Dottori, the Medicis, they are the one that they own the banks in Firenze. they own the bank. And they always, and most of them was Jews, the Jewish, of course, they were the ones sponsoring the kings in Europe. So it was the duty of the bank to make sure they make the kings becomes a debtor to them. So the more the kings are debtor, the more they can have a hold on the king, and the more they can use the king to control and manipulate the people. Because now the king cannot fight a war without them. The king cannot do nothing without them. Don't forget that was also one of the reasons Hitler really hated the Jews and started fighting the Jew in Europe. Because why? Hitler believed the Jews are controlling all the money. All the kings of Europe was becoming slaves because they don't have voice. They are all debtor. The king of Italy, France, Spain, Portugal, all of them, they were all like a debtor to the bankers. And that is even history side. Let's come a little bit more. So it is the duty of the banker to make you buy their idea, to make you believe in them, to convince you to accept them with a very perfect, polite way, with a very perfect way of expression, with a very perfect way to make you understand them. Now make you say that they wear tie. So in another word, bankers on earth, they are the biggest thief and the biggest criminal existing now on earth. Bankers are the reason you have wars. Bankers are the reasons you have all this pandemic, you have all this different chaos on earth. They are the one ruling and controlling the affairs of humanity. Banker, pharmaceutical companies, these are two people who are the gods of this 3D illusion, of this physical world, of this earth. Bankers and your doctors. Now then they control everything. So without the banker, without the bank, your country no fit go to war. Without the bank, your president is useless. Without the bank, your king is powerless. So the bank is the god. Now the money, the cash. Because now then they control the cash. And it not just end there. So if Obaseki have been among this bank sector, having a direct influence with his corporation and everything with the World Bank, and the World Bank, these are one of the biggest demons sucking Africans. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. These are one of the biggest demons sucking Africans, not allowing Africa to even grow. The reason they ever set up those institutions, not even be for Africans. The African never still wake up when they see they play, when they see they play parts for all those things. So if Godwin Obaseki is inside this the bank sector, then for individual like me, like I said, these are my own opinions. Not be what I talk now, say me you vote for me, no vote for me. You they tell you my own opinion. So the bankers, these are the people where be say, now then they call the shots. Now then they control everything. And because I know this, so if I see a person like Godwin Obaseki, they talk to you so beautiful, and they scared. If I say Obaseki, they try one let you know how beautiful you gonna make a dough become, and they get scared. Yes. It might be because of my sensitivity. It might be because of my insecurity. But I'm cool with it. Because I need to be watchful. And I need to observe. Because why? I know what bank represents. And if a bank one can become a governor. In this case, a banker who represents a bank. One can become a governor. He's so intelligent. He is so smart. And the smartness now become a threat to an individual like me. Because why? He knows exactly what to do. And when you know what to do, sometimes you become a threat to people who don't know what to do. This one not be for everybody to understand, but just the listening. You become a threat to people who don't know what to do at all. So in this case, what am I trying to say? Governor Obaseki, he can be the Messiah and he can also be the devil. Depends on what is in his heart. So I don't care now the face mask. I don't care now the words. I am interested now in that heart. Why I don't care about the face mask and the words is because what he represents as an investor, as a banker, it is his duty to make you buy his idea. It is his duty to make you feel and fall in love with him. It is his duty to make you accept him as your God and Messiah. It is his duty to make you see like, wow, if you want to know what they talk, go to bank, say you want carry loan, you want buy house. You'll see the way they'll take you. Now, when you don't carry the loan, you don't buy house. When you see money, they'll come to cut for your bank, for your account. Now, you'll come to shout, say, the one I want to take this credit card, will not tell me this one. They'll say, you don't read everything. They know say you don't read everything. Now may they give you 5 pages and write the thing small. Then just tell you say sign, yeah. Then know say you not go fit take time. Come to the read. You come to your days, you want fall. So you know say you don't fit. So they specifically write the thing small, make a lot of pages, just only your signature now they need. And from that moment you don't sign, pam, they don't cash you be that one. And if they catch you and they catch both your leg and hand together. So, Obaseki, as a banker, I can't trust him. Yes, he looks beautiful. He looks smart. He projects himself as something that is all we need. But his nature as a person created doubts for me. And I cannot ignore that is nature as a person, because why? Take away that nature of a person, what it guarantee me, say go carry do forward. He never grew up in Benin. It's not grounded in Benin. He never really they speak Benin language. It's not so connected. Yeah, he come from a Baseki family, nice family where we all love good. But apart from that, whatness, nothing really go fit guaranteeing us. So now we are just left with nothing but his words. Yeah, if we argue, say don't do some things, no problem. But you have to also remember, as a banker, yes, if you really buy this thing, put her as a street light for you to the sea. But in way buy and put her as a street light for you to the sea, you know why. Because that's what he is. I'm not saying it's not good for you. I'm not saying it's bad for you. I am just telling you my own opinion. And you don't really have to take it. That's the truth. You don't really have to take me serious. But just listen if you have ears. So as a banker that he is, his connections with Dangote. Who is Dangote? Dangote now has become one of the richest black men. The richest man in Africa. But let's look at how many people you don't hear say, Dangote trailer key. Dangote will go meet him. But we're not concerned about that one because not being the contest as a governor, so we're not to focus on that. But I just tell you the cycle way from the come. Fine, no problem. Let's push all those aside. Let's focus on him again. So, as a banker now, as someone so vast, don't forget, he's a very educated man. This is what I love about him. He's very educated and very smart. But that's also a threat. Because education can be good and it can be evil. Depends on your energy and where you place your energy. So, no problem. So now that he's a banker, he knows exactly what to do. What do I mean what to do? He understands the laws. He knows already that as a governor, any bank he go to in the whole world with his own background influence and friends where he gets, if he get any cash he wants, if he do anything he wants, just that diplomatic status alone as a governor, if he go Bank of Holland, for example, carry personal money for himself without any ever concern do people. So he too wise. So go say, hey, if he too wise, not be that with the fine. Yeah, we need balance. Because why? We all they pray, make things become good. Do you know that Europeans, when their street fine, their road fine, street light full everywhere, many of them still they wake up, they wish, say they just get red and with all this leg mash. Many of them they wake up, they wish, say they just get normal local view where the first view. What I'm saying is civilization is beautiful, but there must be balance. So for person like Governor Baseki, if person like me want to vote for him, I have to see people where they surround himself. Not him. Him I love. Him, he idea if he do better, if he do evil. That I know already. But now I am more interested on the people where they are around him. How these people they really love Edo. How these people they really they grounded with Edo. I know they look at Shaibu, because Shaibu and Oshomole na the same beans, na the same meat. So those two, you pick those two, Shomole, Shaibu, put them together, excuse them, put them aside. Focus on just the subjects itself. Because Shaibu not guarantee us anything. Shaibu now Shomole duplicate. Even if say when the cast started saying different, we know their story. They'll be the same thing. So let's just focus on Obaseki, which can be good and can also be evil. So if you say you want to vote for Obaseki, use prayers to hijack in mind, so that you know get any option not to your do good. We really the talk say want to do for us. Because if not, that wiseness, he go use all of una borrow money, all of una birth certificate borrow money, sell all of una. Una this one I don't free until one day you dey airport though, you say no, you na product, you na commodity, you are big. They don't use you. So what I'm trying to say is that these are my opinions. These are the reasons why I get issues to support whether PDP or APC. And this one's not get anything at all to do with anybody. This one are just how I feel. So you are free to support who you want to support. You are free to vote for who you want to vote for. Use your brain. We don't know how the election won't go. We don't know who even win. So wait till we gotta pray for now. May peace reign. May peace reign. We don't still set some people on ground, some security people will be say without the contact. We will still make sure say will still they give us updates for we Toyota they updated. So now it just be the thing. Everybody, if na church you they go pray. If na juju you they serve, go do sacrifice. Maybe say on Saturday, peace go day. Because you know the secret, na lie Nigeria police they talk police when they bring up in no reach 31,000. They all about talking about the detained people, but they not lie they talk. So the people go do your vote, run, go ask. No listening to others politicians, they say stand now for 30 your vote. May they go bring their brother and their children where they Canada or America. May they go pack them come. May those one come protect their votes. May you do your own, go your house. Because if you're there, now your ma, your pa, now go your suffer. They're not going to come your burial. So why you go waste your life? Go vote your vote. Run, go your house. Go lie down for your bed. Lock your window. If you everybody say, whoa, not even breathe head, come out from window. Go they look, because flying bullet, not the no person name. So do your best, enter house. Do your best, enter house. I hear say palace does do some sacrifice. That they do fasting now, and they go still do a lot of prayers for the issue. So I'm very pleased. I'm very happy about that. That's also a very good news to hear. And I also did very happy say I don't sign the peace accord deal. Don't forget that now you'll be piece of paper. Any of the way break that law, they'll go for life imprisonment. And I still dey happy say international election observer, the monitor, I not too dey happy, to be honest with you, because at 2020 we both still need to come dey manage our the monitor our election. That means say they never still know anything. Come, we not follow, they do all those nonsense. They never still know anything. If the same people will force assistant give you, go still come, they observe you, they make sure say you doing well. In Miss Africa, they never already grow. So this is just my own opinion. This is nothing to offend anybody or to insult anybody. Not go cut the video, now go they say see what I talk, see what I not talk. This one I just my own view. And this one I just the reason why you never ever hear any somebody like me. A lot of them contact me now from different camp. Guname, Alpha, Guname. Mona still use that on our platform. We know they do all those type of things here. We just stand for peace and we stand for a door. Our own prayer and our own goal now for Nigeria Constitution to be suspended for a door land, so that our Oba go come there in charge of everything. Then we fit come get something like a prime minister where they go to govern us, just like Luxembourg. We many pass Luxembourg citizen. We many pass Switzerland citizen. So why we not fit there on our own? Even Malta, imagine small Malta and still country of his own. Why we not fit there on our own? But everything get your own time. So I not fit on the face battle now where even the people never even ready fight. So we not to get energy to waste. This is just my own view, and this is just my opinion. You are free to vote for whoever you like. Whether na pastor, I not trust them. But if you want vote for him. Whether na Basekio, I not still trust them. But if you want go vote for him, you are still free, vote for him. But not forget, say, whoever you vote for, they know they owe you anything, because the political party where they stand put, you know, get ideology. So the game where you they play now just 50-50, you they play try your luck. Now make you no need to die put. Because I try your luck you did, so none of them guarantee you anything. If they don't enter there, fear not going to let you work near them. If they work out, one governor is entitled to about 200 policemen. So meaning you don't even go close to them. Those where you say they shot, so many of them they don't pay them. All those where they say that they don't pay many of them. So if you let them hack your emotion, my dear, now you know can help your if you wise. So use your brain or use your head. Forget say this one. No. Thank God now Saturday finish. Anybody where you know say you don't insult during campaign, my brother, call am, apologize to her. Anybody where you know say you don't trust to me because of campaign, my brother, call am, tell am say na politics matter, abeg may rest. Make sure say you make peace after election. We know 1 year after election court war start to. We know 1 year say court war start to. We know 1 year so na begin fall out the kick na self. We know 1 year say na now na one treat for cup wey happen during election. Tony Kabaka, Shaba, no more less, Abego. We no one hear say anything happen for Benin. If election you finish, anybody will be said, don't insult you now. Why we had your ball with her? And if you now lose, because we don't see one lose, just the young winning entertainment, but no problem, no problem. You're trying to keep it. If you now lose, especially you will want lose, so where boy to say one win. We no one hear say you can't defend you the vessel. Know your vessel, carry your bag, go hide for where you for come. Hide yourself, we don't want to hear anything at all. Stay where you did, everybody mind your business. Life goes on. No, 4 years don't complete. If you so much love to try, you feel can try again. So now so I just get out to share with you, Rich. I wish you all, it's getting late over here. I wish you all a nice evening. I send you all peace. I send you all love. Bye-bye. Use your head. Use your head. Don't let emotion carry you. If you all yes, who you the support lose. Enter house, go sleep. If you phone say you want enter street, come they protest, they scatter things. soldiers wey dey town na special squad, and dem no be Edo people. They go shoot you and you go die. CNN go carry am, Al Jazeera go carry am, but at the end nobody will come for you. Same way nobody care about things wey dey go on for Yemen, for Syria, for Libya, for Mali, for Congo, for all these places, including Palestine. Now so nobody go care about you. Vote. If your candidate lose, drink water, sleep. Don't worry, you go heal later. I wish you a nice day. Bye-bye. 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 Miami, after election. I want to laugh some people after election. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Don't marry. No, I'm not divorced. I don't separate. Yeah, but I get a lot of wives now when I'll marry soon. Bye-bye for now.